Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. Now, it is a general reading, so that means it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. But I mean, if this doesn't sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. You might find your messages there, and if not, then check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay. Now, this is your reading. This is the central issue or situation. And these are your lessons that you are to learn from this. And if you know these, they can help you through this energy to get the desired results. Okay? I'm going to give you a lesson that you should already be aware of. I'm going to give you one that you may or may not be aware of. And I'm going to give you a long-term lesson that you need to be aware of and that you will have to learn at some point. All right, so the lessons are so important if this resonates. Okay, let's begin. In the center of this reading, we have the card of the intellect. Just get it into your view. And so, this is speaking to the mind and how the mind works, intellectual growth, delights of the mind, the plagues of the mind, fantasies, illusions. It's all about how we think, plan, and solve problems. It is about the ability to reason and to understand. It is, I feel, about willingness to listen, to look at both sides, the ability to discern, to know the difference between what is true and what is false, what is fantasy and illusion, and what is reality. It came with the house. So, on the one hand, this can actually be your home and the stability of your home that could be bothering you in some way. Maybe it's not growing. Maybe there's something here you don't understand. There's something that maybe is constantly plaguing your mind, having to do with the home, with a relationship. But the house can also be your inner world, the different rooms, the different aspects of yourself, the needs that we have to meet to feel like our lives are worthwhile and meaningful. So clearly, with these two cards together, you may, how would I say that? It doesn't feel meaningful anymore. There's belonging issues. There's where do I belong? There's issues surrounding security and safety, contentment here. You could feel like a stranger in your home. You could feel like your partner is a stranger. Whatever is going on here in the home or within you, you need to ask yourself why it is happening and what it is that needs to change to bring your inner world back into balance, to bring the home back into balance. So what we see as clarifiers on this, we have the Two of Wisdom. So somebody has been behaving badly with this Two of Wisdom. Maybe you've brought somebody to account, or you are thinking of doing so. Maybe you are wanting explanations from this person for bad behavior. Maybe you have already given this person a warning. Yeah, see, this, on top of this card, it's like this person, okay, so this person or your partner, this could be you, but it could be the other person, but what I'm getting here, somebody had bad behavior. This is what's plaguing you. This is what has debalanced your inner house and your outer house. And I feel that they may be asking for forgiveness. The question is, can you forgive them, I suppose, here. Let's go deeper and see what is the rest of the story. Yeah, see, somebody may have been unfaithful with that Two of Wisdom, because this can be getting caught. And the Knight of Love in reverse can be unfaithful, empty words, empty promises. And so your inner house is feeling very insecure at this time. There's the issue of belonging here. It feels like to bring it back into balance, it may feel out of reach to you. With this Five of Cups, you see she's trying to reach for that cup. And she's unable to. So now here we have the Last Judgment and the Knight of Wisdom and the High Priestess. So, of course, I feel like the Last Judgment here is about forgiveness. It is about second chances. Whether you feel called to give this person another chance, that is going to be up to you. It could be that this person has a history of bad behavior, and that it has been a very long, slow road. It feels like maybe the person has not made the necessary changes in order to save the relationship. Or this could be a plan, somebody thinking and planning, maybe wanting a second chance. This could be them. In this energy of the High Priestess, this is diving into a mystery, and it's like at every step she will have to decide what parts of her will remain and which parts she will shed. So it's like it's her actions and decisions that determine the outcome in the end, just as it will be for this person. Yeah. What needs to change in order to make this work? It's almost like it's a process, you know. When Five of Love is appearing again, grief, having to do with this relationship, with this offer. So somebody may feel like they cannot forgive, you know, or are wondering if they can, because an opportunity is definitely here to fix the relationship, but can I forgive that person? You know, I mean, this could be your energy, could be theirs. This is about showing compassion, showing mercy. You see how he's down on his knees, seeking forgiveness, seeking her understanding. For bad behavior, in that Two of Wisdom. So I feel like this is like the issue here. Can I forgive this person for having been unfaithful? Can we still work together and build a relationship here, or build this marriage, you know? It is definitely the question, because the Nine of Love here, this is it's an offer. It can be an apology. It can be making up, or somebody who's wanting to make up. It's solving problems, an offer of peace, solving an emotional issue. And the Hangman is thinking about that. Okay? So, he may, the question of whether, because this person hasn't taken the cup, it's on offer, but they haven't taken it, but they're looking at it. And the Hangman, he's looking at this, okay? So, you know, what might he have to give up in order to get his desire? And what might be the cost? Or is the desired result worth the cost of the sacrifice, or worth the sacrifice? And this is where this stands. Okay? And so it's like they have the opportunity with the wheel, you see, and it feels really chaotic. Okay? Is this going to be an ending, or is this a new beginning? It's like a crossroads. So you have the choice. You can go back or you can go forward. Which way do you want to go? Okay? How do I proceed from here? Do I have the will to carry this forward, to accept the cup? Or do I have the courage, the strength to walk away? This seems to be the question. So we have this Ace of Coins, and it is appearing twice. Along with the wheel, we do have our opportunity. And so somebody here needs to change, needs to make changes. And it feels like it's going to be, like it's stepping into the unknown. So we don't know where the future or where this is going to take us. And this is a very important message on this card about stepping into the unknown, or not knowing the future. Okay? And this card saying pretty much the same thing. Okay? All the cups are empty, and I don't know what's going to fill them. And I'm afraid, you know. I'm afraid. But, okay, see, here's the blueprint of the Three of Coins. This is a blueprint. It's a paper. It's on the wall. It's in the mind, is what it's saying. It's not in, or it has not yet been brought into reality, right? And here it is. Okay, so this is what the Hangman was thinking about here. This is the blueprint for it, but they don't know where it's going to go. So do I or don't I? And what will be the cost of the sacrifice? But it appears as though there is hope. Okay. A decision. A decision to be made or taken. Let's have a look at the, yeah, I forgot about this card. See, somebody got hurt. And now the question is, it's right here, can I forgive them? So let's have a look at the lessons here. We have balance. This lesson should already have been made evident, okay, but may not have yet been embraced or learned. Now, progress can't be made until this lesson has been addressed and dealt with. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment, is what is written here on this card. See that? Balance means bringing a sense of stability and wholeness into every area of your life. Many times when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. Try not to view either as being good or bad, but simply recognize that it is. The true nature of the scales of balance is to give both sides of a situation your equitable, objective perspective. It can be difficult to understand the side that you don't relate to, but that is a lesson in itself, right? Now, ask yourself, what is it about you that prevents you from giving both sides of the coin your non-judgmental assessment? This situation or person has been placed in your path to teach you that everyone has his or her own unique, authentic life story, and you must put yourself in that person's shoes to really understand his or her motivation. Now, balance is a godly virtue, and if it is struck, you will reap the benefits of insight and of compassion. So, you need to step into the other person's shoes, okay? Is basically what this is saying. Look at both sides. Do not view one or the other as being as being either good or bad. Just recognize what it is, okay? Let's continue. Not surprised to see this. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Dear Lord. Okay. So, you don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. So this seems to be really strong, because the previous one is one that should already be in your awareness but may not have yet been learned or embraced. And here we have, this is your current energy, and it seems very similar. Okay, so you don't truly understand others' motivations if you haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against your own and label it as right or wrong. But you're missing an important part of the equation: the other person's history and their personal path, you see. We are all sparks of the divine, with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge. Your job is to love and to understand. Now, this last message here, or last lesson actually, is a long-range lesson to be learned. So, and it may relate to the situation at hand, or it could be an ultimate life lesson, of which this situation is just a piece of the puzzle. It is failure. So this is the long-range lesson you need to learn. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Life on earth is full of experiences. It is our human brain that views outcomes as being either good or bad. The soul simply views them as chances to grow. Learn to see the big picture of life instead of all the little details. Failure to accomplish a task is merely the opportunity to evolve. And the negative connotation of the word failure can prevent you from trying again, you see. So you must come to the realization that there is no judgment involved with your soul's lessons. Realize that what you view as a failure is just your soul telling you that, hey, there's another path. Embrace the maxim: when one door closes, another one opens. It is a time for you to stop any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Any negative emotional investment you have in the outcome. Revel in the knowingness that everything will reveal itself when it is meant to. And so now, knowing these lessons, sorry, my little dog is just kind of making himself comfortable here among my cards. Okay, so poor little guy. There we go. Okay, so hopefully now, knowing these lessons, this is going to help you to navigate this energy and be better able to deal with this and to decide. Because, you have the free will. The universe is saying, what do you want to do? You can stay this path you're on, or you can take this new opportunity. Go with the flow. It feels like it could feel unsettling or somewhat chaotic to you. But ultimately, it's turning in your favor. So how do you proceed? You must decide. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.